Hi folks, this is your host Nakaichi of Centaku Media, and welcome to part 1 of our playthrough of Final Fantasy VIII. I'm really excited to get back into this game for the first time in over 25 years. This is actually my first Final Fantasy game, but the first time playing it since, I don't know, maybe 1999, 2000 to be specific. So I never finished this game. I made it all the way to the 4th and final disc of the game on a PlayStation 1, but I had issues with my pacing, and now this is why, if you've watched any of my playthroughs of like Yakuza or Ace Attorney, why I say frequently, this is why, because I say frequently in every slot, so that way I don't screw myself over, so I can come back and pick up where I left off to get extra items for healing and all that stuff. So we are going to fix that issue, and with this playthrough, it's on Steam. I got the Steam version. I also have it on Switch. Don't know why I got it on Switch, but at least I have it. I always get my games on sale, so it is what it is. But yes, we're gonna play the Steam version as well. So we're gonna start a new game. Obviously, I don't know why it should continue, but yeah. So let's watch the opening sequence and then get started to see who our main protagonist is. I mean, we all know who it is, but let's go. Let's see. And I remember this a lot. Pretty sure that was like teased. A part of it was teased in that one commercial. I wonder if I can find it on YouTube. That was very Americanized. And very 90s. It was very much his time. Theme of every Final Fantasy game is always waiting for someone. So important. But we have like a bajillion years to get there, and a time skip, possibly. Huh. And then there's danger. Gotta get through the danger first before we get to the person in our dreams. And then a secondary character who may not be a villain. And then there's Squall. Ooh. That's... So we just started and it's already an intense battle, so maybe this is the person we thought. I know. Huh. Now it's war. This was very, I guess, good for its time for a PlayStation game. I mean, that's like full motion video footage, but still. Especially coming on the heels of Final Fantasy VII. Dr. Kadawaki. How are you feeling? Let's see. Okay, I guess. Okay. Take it easy next time you hear. Looks like your eyes are focusing. You should be fine. Say your name for me. Okay, so we can name him Squall or hope my controller. Apparently my control. I'm using a game. Hold on. Let's do it a safe way. Delete. So I'm using a Logitech controller. Like I could use my PlayStation controller just for the. I can still do that in the future, but right now I happen to have my Logitech controller. I was like, you know what? We're gonna use this. So we're gonna name if there's enough room. No, there's not enough room. Dang. Nakai. We'll name ourselves Nakai. So let's confirm that. So Nakai. So Squall's Nakai now. Why don't you take it easy in training? Next time you might not be so lucky. Tell that to Safer. That's Safer. Won't listen to anyone. Why don't you ignore him? I can't just run away. You want to be cool, huh? Well, don't get hurt in the process. Let's see. Your instructor is... Pistis. I'll call her now. Just wait here a minute. Pistis, come get your student. Yes, yes. His injury's not serious. I'll probably leave a scar. Right. Now, please come by. Okay. Nakai, so we meet again. And you're... What? Totally forgot who she was. Also, I had said I played this game years ago, but I'm going to treat this as a new game to me. I already kind of know some details, but please keep spoilers to the minimum. And there's Quistis. I knew it'd be either you or Safer. Come on, let's go. Today's a field exam. And that was quite intense for a training. Nakai, is there something you want to say to me? I totally forgot that. There's some dialogue that apparently you... Not really. Ah. What? What's so funny? Funny? No, it's not that. I'm just happy. I feel like I'm beginning to understand my student a little. That's all. I'm more complex than you think. Then tell me. Tell me more about yourself. Okay, well... It's none of your business. Oh my gosh. It's very predictable. Bottom Garden. And I love this song so much. Oh my gosh. Well, of course, with it being a Final Fantasy game, there's always a lot of bangers. Get on the Will Imasu. Good morning, class. Let's start with today's schedule. There seem to have been some rumors flying around since yesterday. Yes, the field exam for seed candidates will begin later this afternoon. Those not participating and those who failed last week's written tests are to remain here in the study hall. Field exam participants will have free time until the exam. Just be sure you're in top condition. Be in hall in 1600 hours. I'll announce the team assignments there. Any questions? Oh, and Safer. Do not injure your partner while training. Be careful from now on. Whatever. Isn't that Squall's line? Field exam participants, I will see you all later. And Nakai, I need to talk to you. Okay, let's see what she wants. You better show some courtesy to Instructor Trape. I have to refresh of how, if I'm pronouncing all these character names correctly. But I think I was, especially playing Kingdom Hearts. I think I was right on it. Okay, so what does she want? You haven't been to the fire cavern yet, have you? You won't be able to take part in today's seed exam if you don't pass this prerequisite. I was gonna go this morning, but safer. Do you have a good excuse? Not really. Then let's get going. If you're not too confident yet, you can review your studies in the study panel. I'll be waiting at the front gate, so come down when you're ready. You can access the study panel from your seat. We don't need to do that. I'll just do it from memory. I mean, I think it's pretty straightforward. So we'll go meet up with her. Oh yeah, by the way, oh wait, no, that's right, shoot. Okay, we can't do that yet. I was like, we need to save, but that's right. I'm late! Ooh, wow! Are you okay? Could be a dick and say, say like, what's your problem? But it would be nice. Are you okay? There. I'm fine. Sorry, I was kinda in a hurry. Oh yeah, hey, did you just come from that class? Is homeroom over? Yep. Oh no! This place is so much bigger than my last garden. Oh, hey. I just transferred here. Do you think you could give me a quick tour of this garden? Sure, why not? Woohoo! Alright, let's go! We'll take the elevator to the first floor lobby and I'll show you to the directory. Okay, so I guess we'll go this way. Also, considering this is a Tetsuya Nomura game, it's definitely some familiarity with the layout, like from Final Fantasy X, you know? Okay, we like to have these. My brother gave me these cards, but they're really not my thing, so you can have them if you like. How do you play a card game? I think it'd be best to look at the card game explanation in the tutorial. I don't know much about it, really. If you want to play cards with someone, talk to him by pressing B3. Oh, yeah, okay, we'll go back to that. But keep in mind, everyone is a card player. Oh, and by the way, I don't play, so don't bother challenging me. Okay, so we got 7 cards. They're triple triad cards. I know there's a button here. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. You're just taking it easy. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, confident as always. Okay, we'll come back to it. I think, oh, it's circle. Circle. The circle brings up the menu. Definitely flipped. But yeah, I will have to pull out my DualSense controller just for the nostalgia, since it's a PlayStation controller, right? But yeah, so those are triple triad cards. I have played it quite a bunch back in the day, and then of course I do play it in Final Fantasy XIV. So, but yeah, those are our cards for now. Okay, so anyway, let's go down. Let's go down and show her name accepts a blank. Selfie. I think that's her name. That's a directory. Okay, well, this is it. Bottom guard is pretty big. It's a good idea to check where you want to go and select it here. I have a question. How do you use this? Move the cursor and press B1 to select. Next, I'll give a quick explanation of various facilities. Yes, sir. You'll find a dormitory to the north. The majority of the students live in the dorms. There aren't too many students who commute. Yeah, I'm in the dorms too. You can rest and change in there. West of the north block is the cafeteria. There's always a big rush for the hot dogs. You better get used to waiting in line. Got it. East of the north block is the parking lot. We usually take a garden car when a mission comes up. The front gate is located to the south. That's right, I have to go meet with Instructor Trape, or rather Trape at the front gate. Huh? What's the matter? Nothing. Next, we have the quad located in the west block. There's an event being planned there. I know, it's a garden festival. It's going to be great. I'm planning to be on a committee. You want to help out too? Let's just continue. South of the west block is the infirmary. That's where you get treated for your injuries, but a lot of students just come here for advice. What's the doctor's name? Dr. Katawaki. Now, the east block. This is a training center. It's only open at night. It's used for training, and they have real monsters running loose here. If you don't take it seriously, you may end up dead. Just be careful. Oh, okay. South of the east block is the library. There's a lot of material you can look up here, but the terminals in the classroom are a lot more efficient. And you already know about the classroom on the second floor, right? Yep, I remember that one. By the way, the headmaster's office is located on the third floor. You need permission to get in. Another question. What's the headmaster's name? Headmaster Sid. Good old Sid. That's about it. Anything else? Got it. Okay. Not gonna remember any of that, but I mean, we can always refer to this directory. Hey, are you taking today's seed exam? Yeah. Then maybe I'll see you again later. I've already finished my training at my previous garden. I'm taking the seed exam today too. Good luck to the both of us, huh? Thanks a lot. Oh wait, I think I read that in the wrong voice, maybe? I don't know. But anyway. I do this a lot playing Ace Attorney. It's like, oh wait, I was supposed to do that. But anyway, this is our save point too, so we need to start doing that. And I want to use as many slots as possible where appropriate. Oh shoot, there's only 2 slots. That was the thing too. Oh wait, there's also the thing, yeah. So that was the thing too, like you only had so many opportunities to save or so much space to save on a little memory card back in the day. So we'll space them out appropriately. And I think, well, I think Steam has the cloud, right? So I don't know, but we'll just be careful about where we are next time with this limited space we got. So we saved already, so we're good to move on to meeting with the instructor. So I believe it's at the gate down here. Okay, I think this is the place. Once we get there. We have a long way down to go. Oh. Maybe not, but here's a little glowy thing here. Okay, a draw point. Okay, so we come back to those later. I think they're the junction thingies. The draw magic. Oh, and there's quizzes. Nakai, you're forgetting something. Your GF. My GIF. Alright. Questacodal, I guess. So, we'll keep it the same. And then Shiva, we'll keep Shiva the same as well. Alright. I have a few things to explain before we head off. GF gives us strength. The stronger the GF, the stronger we become. So here's a brief explanation on junctioning a guardian force. This is what that is. So, okay, junction tutorial. Junction enables characters to power up and use abilities. This means a GF must be junctioned in order to power up and use abilities. Let's begin by junctioning a guardian force. Right now, no GF is junctioned. All other commands in gray cannot be selected yet. When junction is selected, the GF and magic commands appear. Since no GF is junctioned, magic is displayed in gray. Let's junction a guardian force. By selecting GF, a GF list appears. Press B3 to see abilities possessed by a Guardian Force. The abilities are HP Junction, Fatality Junction, etc. Let's choose a Guardian Force. When Guardian Force Quetzalcoatl is selected, its abilities HP J and Fatality J or Junction, I guess, make the stats HP and Fatality appear in white. Magic can now be Junction to HP and Fatality. But since there's currently no magic, we'll move on to setting abilities. There are 3 command abilities. Blah blah blah. So, and 2 non-command abilities for parties, characters and parties, blah blah blah. So kind of remember this. It's basically setting your own abilities. It's kind of like a mix and match kind of deal. So 5 abilities depending on the Guardian Force. A maximum of 4 can be set. Not commands. Okay, 7. Okay, 7. Okay, so now that concludes the tutorial. Everything okay up till now? You can always check back accessing the tutorial from the menu. Once we get to the Fire Cavern, I'll explain how to junction magic. Use a command draw during battle and stock magic from your enemies, so be sure to have some stocked. Ready to go? The Fire Cavern used for the test is located east of here. So that's the thing too, is like I would rather have I would rather have a way to ensure I have my magic. So I'd rather have MP than just option or whatever. Anyway, so the road map, I really like the road map. Oh, I like the road map like that, but also there's the random encounters. I suppose this is at least an opportunity. Okay, you still remember? B6 is the trigger. Just pull it as you strike. Same as the Kuken. B6, what is that? I think it's the right trigger. Huh. I don't remember what that was. I think it's the R1, maybe. Yes, I remember the screen flashes when that happens. Okay, I'll have to refresh my memory on what the B6 is, but if I just get my PlayStation controller, it might help. Okay. Okay, so now that I've gotten my bearings, the cavern is east of here. So we did go down to that little station to the south of us. Definitely nothing there, at least not right now. So yeah, nothing. There's nothing this way, but if we go this way, the cavern is above yonder. So might be a few more battles as we get hit that way, but that's where it is, in case anyone was wondering. Okay, so we made it to the cavern where... Okay, junctioning magic. Pay attention. Now pay attention. I'll be explaining how to utilize some magic you have stocked. Oh shoot, do I need to be... Should I have been stocking magic? Well, we'll find out. Let's see, by junctioning magic, you can raise the character's stats. If the Guardian Force has learned the ability to junction onto stats, that particular stat will be displayed in white. By selecting junction here, the GF and magic commands will appear. You're able to junction magic by selecting magic. When magic is selected, a list of magic appears. Use a cursor to select which stat to junction. Okay, when strength is selected, choose a magic with the cursor. You can see how the stat value changes with each magic. When the magic is selected, magic will be displayed next to the stat and the value will change. Okay, so I think it's depending on the number of magic you have junction, I think, if I remember correctly. Okay, so however, there's no need to junction magic manually, one by one. Select auto after junctioning. Auto junctions magic automatically. There are 3 commands to choose from. Attack favors strength, magic favors magic, and defense favors racing HP. This magic can be junctioned easily by using auto. For example, let's select the attack junction. Magic has been junctioned to favor strength. This concludes the magic junction tutorial. Okay. So when you draw a new magic, try experimenting with it. When you junction, this is how you become stronger. Alright, so yes, we're ready. Oh! Do you know how to use your gunblade? I guess I'll review it. I gotta figure out what button was supposed to be the thing. Let's see. The status screen displays each character's basic data. The first status screen shows how stats just says HP, blah blah blah. Yeah, okay, so elemental related information, Guardian Force related information, and that. Oh, okay, so the fourth status screen shows limit break information. So the gunblade can be changed in the screen. There are 2 settings, Gunblade Auto and Rinsokuken Indicator. If you select Gunblade Auto to on, Rinsokuken hits automatic while having to press B6. However, a perfect may not be possible with this option, so you must select off and press B6 manually at the right time. If the Rinsokuken Indicator is turned off, the indicator will not be displayed during the Rinsokuken. If the Gunblade Auto options are known, then the Rinsokuken indicator is turned off automatically. Okay. So there's that. Alright, so that was a good refresher. Alright. So yeah, let's go. Can we... I did save earlier, but I saved on the roadmap field. But we'll see what happens. All right. Objective: to obtain a low-level Guardian Force, a C member must support. Are you ready? Yes. Let's give it a try. I'm ready. I'm his support. Instructor number 14, Quizzes Trippy. Select a time limit. Choose one suited to your abilities, challenging yet reasonable. 20 minutes, I suppose. Very well. Good luck. Yeah, 20 minutes sounds plenty. Okay. Alright, let's go. My job is to support you in battle. Everything else is up to you. Fine. Okay, so on our way. You know, the boys often choke on this test when I come with them. I guess my charm makes them nervous. Whatever. I'm just kidding. Trying to keep you relaxed, that's all. Whatever. Whatever. Such a diva, Squall. Such a diva. Okay. Alright, so we'll try to get this right. Okay, we got plenty of HP here, so I think we'll be fine for the most part. Oh, that was fast. Okay. That wasn't bad. All right. Okay, let's go. Okay, where do we go? Okay, so there's a junction thingy. Oh, wait. Hold on, can we... Maybe we were supposed to do it all this time. Like, all of that, and I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever. So, junctioning, Guardian Force. Maybe we have that to her. Yeah, so I definitely screwed up big time there, but we just started. So I think we do magic, draw an item for now. And then for myself, I'll keep Shiva. And then we put in magic. What about the Guardian Force later? No, it's gonna come bite us in the butt. That was the thing too. I think I had to figure out who should have what. So I think right now we really don't need a Guardian Force, a GF. Also, was I supposed to get an ability? I think that's not yet. So let's see. Trying to get my bearings on this. Ah, crap. Bear with me, y'all. That's right. That's what I was wondering. Okay, so we don't have abilities yet. So that's why I was wondering. I wasted all that time. All right, so we'll come back to that. We'll try to draw magic from that junction point once we clear this. Bomb, an elemental magic using an ice attack, blah blah blah. Okay, so we use scan for this. So, do we even have that? How the heck do I scan? Actually, I should be stocking a lot of these. And I don't even have scan on that. What the heck? Okay, so we got some thunders. What the heck? We gotta get rid of the bombs at least. Let's see. I better draw whatever this is. Let's see what it is. And so could use it against them. Okay, scan. There we go. I had her do it though. So let's see. Draw. Scan. Stock. And then I guess we'll scan it for the sake of the tutorial. Okay, bomb and monster power, blah blah blah. Y'all know what bombs are in Final Fantasy, so we got an idea of how that works. Yeah, I always love the scan feature, especially like in the later. I think all modern Final Fantasy games, they give you a little bit of detail about the character. Okay, so I think I should actually skip the character. Thunder. So let's do fire on them. We also want a time too, so we gotta be careful. Alright, so magic thunder again. At least want to get the bombs out of the way. Let's go. Pick up the momentum there. Let's go. Please don't explode. And it wouldn't do any good to cast fire on a fire demon. Oh my gosh, that took a minute. Okay, that was a lot. Okay, so that battle took a little longer than I thought, so we're gonna try to get through this within the time limit, so there will be some skips, some more skips maybe if I haven't already. Okay, finally. I guess I was right. You and Safer are in a class of your own. You both have amazing strength and potential. Okay, this is it. Are you ready? Maybe. Whatever. You seem confident enough. Okay. Alright, so our first somewhat boss battle, or at least a Guardian Force battle to be had. So we have Shiva when we need it. So let's get started. stock whatever you have. I'll take whatever you have, thank you. 8 cures, yes. Alright, so magic. We don't need it, let's do Blizzard. I probably should have stocked up more Blizzards on that Beal. Okay, that didn't do very well. Okay. We got this. Impudent humans. Oh boy. Okay. Just getting started. Let's go. So we'll cure. No, not the enemy. Please don't attack. Please don't cure the enemy. I mean, if it was undead, yes, that would definitely work out, but not right now. Way too early in the game for that. Can we... Did I even do that? That's a good question. Hold on. No, I don't have Shiva. I don't have the Guardian Force. No. Okay. We'll do this the hard way. So, see, that was my problem with that. It was like, okay, I gotta put... I gotta find who to have what. So, definitely will be Squall. Myself. Yeah, Gods for Fire won't do anything with that. Do another Blizzard. And we got less than 8 minutes for this. What is it looking like, I wonder? Okay, so 700 out of 1,000. So, okay, so we'll just have to do this the hard way. So yeah, be sure to make sure you have access to your Guardian Force, folks. Not bad for a human. Yeah, I don't really have much magic to go on now, so we need some more thunders. Yeah, thunder won't do any good. So we just have to keep pummeling away and healing when we can. Okay, so we're almost there. Alright, Quistis, please don't die. I know we're almost there, but we just need at least a few more attacks and this should be good because it's under 200 HP. And we only got like less than 5 minutes to finish this well. Let's go. Come on. Oof. Is this been a God of Fire? That was weak. For me to lose to a human. Very well, I will join you. Alright. Yay, good deal. So now we know next time to make sure we have a Guardian Force for that. Alright, and we got Ifrit's card as well. Oh, alright, so Ifrit stays as Ifrit, so we're good. Alright. There isn't much time, but let me go over this real quick. Good, you got yourself a GF. If you junction that GF, you'll learn the you'll be able to use the elemental junction ability. Here's an explanation on elements. Junction can change basic perimeters such as strength and magic, as well as elemental perimeters. By junctioning a Guardian Force of elemental junction, as magic is junctioned, blah blah blah. The slot above turns Y, indicating elemental junction. So I guess depending on who you're up against, you'll want to assign that magic to your character. So like, yeah, if we were dealing with ice enemies, we would definitely have to have fire. Some kind of fire ability, like Fury Furiga. So, okay. Pretty straightforward, I think. If I'm wrong, we'll come back to that. So, yeah. There's a lot of fire elemental monsters here, so junction blister to your elemental attack. You'll have an easier time with fire elemental enemies. Okay. Alright, so let's get out of here. We finally managed to get Ifrit in time, so we don't have a timer now, so we can stock up on magic while we're in here before we head back to the garden, and then we'll go from there. Okay, finally, whew, we're back. Thought we'd never leave that place. There were definitely a lot of random encounters, so with the skill of editing, we were able to skip a lot of that. So, well done. Let's see. I thought there was something else I needed to go over with you before you take the seed exam. Oh yes, taking care of your guardian force. This is something you have to watch out for. Another explanation, or no, another lecture? Okay, so the guardian force will level up as it gains experience and learn new abilities by gaining ability points. From EXP to AP, the experience gained automatically from battles and leveling up the guardian force. While AP is gained during battle, it can be distributed to learn different abilities. So decide how to distribute those points. So I think that's also explanatory. So with the magic of editing, we can just skip over to the next dialogue. Now change into your uniform and assemble at the first floor lobby. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. We can walk. Okay. All right. Yeah. So let's go to the lobby. Let's hit up the save point first, since we have the. Okay, so we got the draw ability now, so we'll just get the magic points as we come across them. And we're gonna save first before we do anything else, and I think that will also be a good stopping point for our playthrough. Hey dude, do you have anything? Perhaps I should go home this weekend. I should really go visit my parents. Sounds like a good idea, kid. Okay, so we are at our save point. So we hit the circle button or whatever setting. Have it, go to save. And we'll save here, because if we restart from here, it starts from the very beginning where we were. But I think we made a lot of progress. I feel like it's good to save here for now, but if not, well, rip. So anyway, that will conclude the first part of our playthrough. So thank you for watching. This might be a little long. I guess each episode might be averaging at least an hour, depending on what we do in the game here. So definitely a little bit of a challenge compared to my Mirror's Edge playthrough and Dark Ties from Yakuza Kiwami 3. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed already, be sure to hit that button to follow the channel for more updates whenever I go live or have a new video out. But also be sure to check out our socials in the description below. We have a Discord, Instagram, TikTok, and a Blue Sky, also as well as Threads. So be sure to keep in touch with Centaku Media for all your Nakaichi needs. But I'll see y'all in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see ya.